Hey, what's up guys? It's Gothalion and welcome back to Destiny. Next week is House of Wolves and I can't fucking wait, dude. My god, it's so close. I can feel it. I can so feel it. Oh, well, that's gonna get sound bited and it's gonna be bad. Oh well. Anyways, so House of Wolves comes out next week, and we are going to have two new activities, one of which won't launch till Friday. That's going to be the Trials of Osiris, which is not match-made PvP, and I agree with that because of the nature of it. Some people say that you should be able to choose whether or not you go in without a team, but you have to realize that if you go in without a team, not only does it affect your experience, but it affects the experience of everybody else who's playing the activity, and Bungie, by nature, wanted that activity to be something that was more hardcore, more, you know, team versus team. They want you to know that every time you queue up, you are going to have a team to fight, and fighting a team, regardless of whether or not they are super cohesive or, you know, a pretty noobish team, which I think you're going to run into a lot of casual players just queuing up with their friends to do Trials of Osiris. I don't think it's going to be super hardcore, amazing PvP every time you do it. Anyways, so, you know, matchmaking affects that experience, and it affects your perception of what to expect when you go into that experience. So when you say, hey man, that should be up to me, dude, that should be my choice whether or not I should go in alone, get match made, and get put against a team, or go in with a team, and it's my choice if I want to get steamrolled. But, you know, by making it your choice, you're also removing the choice of the experience from other players. So consider that. I think it's better off being match made. And then the other activity is going to be the Prison of Elders, which I am super excited about. I played through it. I got through the what was it? I got through the level 32 variant, and I got pretty far into the level 34 variant before I actually had to end up leaving Bungie because I had to get over to the Nintendo office to go say, hey, what's up to Nintendo. But anyways, I played it. It's challenging. It's going to require a little bit to a lot of cohesion with your team, so that's why I feel like no matchmaking makes sense on the harder difficulty of it. I know that the level 28 version has matchmaking. The level 32, 34, and 35 versions do not have matchmaking, and it makes sense. So let's talk about why that makes sense. You saw the reveal, maybe, and how much trouble Matt, Deej, and Professor Broman were having inside of the Prison of Elders, and let's talk about why that is. Is it because they suck? I don't know. I don't think that's the case, especially for Matt and Broman. I know that Deej actually doesn't have a lot of time to play the game. I'm not saying Deej sucks, but, you know, Deej spends a lot more time talking about the game than playing the game, and that's generally the case for those of the people out there that make video games. They don't get to play their game a whole lot. So I don't think it's really wasn't about necessarily the talent of the players, though it very well could have a bit of a stain on it. But I think it has more to do with the fact that they were basically match-made for a no matchmaking activity. Think about it. These guys got paired up, no practice, no talk about gear, no talk about what the burns were. They didn't know the activity for the week. They just got thrown together. There was no practice. I know for a fact that they went in cold and did not have any test runs inside the Prison of Elders before they went in there and played it. What was that, last week? Yeah, last week. They did not have any practice. Okay, so they were tossed in, completely match-made into a non-matchmaking activity, and you saw the kind of result it had. Now, would this be the case for every match-made group of there? Maybe not, but it does have an effect on it. You know, these are guys that went in completely fresh, so match-made into a non-matchmaking activity yielded a pretty negative result as far as completion of their Prison of Elders challenge, the level 34 challenge that they got put in. There are 6 rotating challenges that'll show up week to week for the 32 and 34 variation. Anyways, so my next point is about there being no matchmaking. There kind of is matchmaking for the Prison of Elders, 32 and 34 levels. And you guys are going to say, no, there's not. They said there's not. There's not matchmaking. God, they said there's not. They said there's not. Simpsons did it. Simpsons. Okay, but really think about it. The level 28 version has matchmaking. So let's say you want to do a challenge and you want to find a team for it, and for whatever reason you don't want to use 100.io or LFG, you want to use the game. So you jump into the level 28 version, hopefully in the hopes of finding a group, because it will toss you into voice chat. You have the option to opt in to voice chat, into the voice chat for your fire team, because there is matchmaking for the level 28 version all the time. So you go in, you get match made for the 28 version. Holy shit, you're having a really good run. Everybody's really cohesive. People are communicating. My God, holy shit. Hey, you guys want to do this? You guys want to exchange information? You guys want to do the level 32 variant next? Because I would love to do the level 32 variant for this week. I have to do the level 32 variant. I don't know, man. You got to do the level 28 first. That sucks. Yeah, but you actually know that you're going to gel with your team, which is actually a superior way of matchmaking if you compare it to LFG, where you don't even see if your team will perform or do well together. I think it's the best matchmaking that Destiny has seen yet for the harder versions of it. And who the fuck knows, you might find someone that you want to do the Prison of Elders with weekly. But I gotta talk to people. Motherfucker, you would have to talk to people even if there wasn't matchmaking, because there's no way you're gonna make it through the level 35 version of Prison of Elders without a little bit of communication beforehand. It isn't an activity you're gonna be able to walk through. It's gonna be something you're gonna want at least a little bit of communication for, whether it just be at least before you start. Like, this is what we can expect. This is what my loadout will be. Might you need callouts the entire time? Maybe not. So what I'm saying, guys, is I like the systems that they put in to Prison of Elders and Trials of Osiris as far as matchmaking goes. I think they're smart. I don't think the activities would work very well if they went a different direction with their matchmaking. And I think it's really cool that there's sort of a quasi-matchmaking in the level 28 version. Is this something that you might do if you don't have a lot of friends that play Destiny? Are you going to jump in the 28 version, maybe hoping to find a group that would want to do 32 or 34 with you? I think that would be smart, man, for those of you bitching about no matchmaking, because this is your matchmaking. Anyways, don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. Let me know about my little rant, how you feel about what I've said in this video. I'm really happy with the route that everything's going for House of Wolves, and I hope you guys are too, because I think it's going to be super duper fun. As always, like I said, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all back inside of Destiny.